All right, there we go, there we go. So yeah, like I said, we got you guys in the house. We got Barbados, we got Antigua, we got Canada, we got Panama, we got Jamaica, of course. We got I don't know where else I missed. We got Trinidad, and it's just climbing, guys. Again, you guys know we do this practically every night. We keep the energy high. This is not hype. This is pure energy right here. You guys who know me know that how I like to be. You know, if you're not excited about it, you can't expect anyone else to be excited about it. I hope everyone had a fantastic day because I plan to make it a whole lot better. All right, Panama City, Florida. We got what's that? Nevis. Okay, good stuff. We got Nevis in the house as well. Shout out to you guys as well. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna drop some information for you tonight. As you can tell, I'm already in my zone. Right, my day has been absolutely ridiculous. You know, I put up some information today just to let folks know some of what was going on, and since then my phone has been absolutely going crazy. It's been blowing up. I have not had a chance to breathe, and I just absolutely love it. That stuff is adrenaline for me, you know, and it's just crazy because you know what? I can see a lot of lives are about to change in a major way really, really soon. So let me ask this question real quick. Who in this room right now is ready? Or for you guys who are joining us on Facebook as well, shoot, I forgot to check that. But for those of you who are joining us here on Zoom or joining us on Facebook, let me ask a question. Who is ready to take their income to the next level? If you're ready to take your money to the next level, I want you to type ready in the chat right now. I want you to go ahead and type ready. If you are prepared and ready to take your money, take your income, take that to the next level. If you're sick and tired of every time that you got to go to the bank, you know, and take something off and you look at your bank balance, you get depressed. You know, you got to go have a drink. You know, you want to be able to look at your bank account and every time you look at it, you're like, any good, right? That's what I'm saying. Who is ready to take their money from whatever level it's on right now and double or triple it? Who's ready to put their money in a place where when you look at it, you get it mixed up and thought it was your phone number? Talk to me, somebody. That is the kind of money that we're looking at. You see, you guys got to understand that before every major event, there's always a catalyst to something. There's always a catalyst. You guys also got to remember that there are always things that happen and test us in life, to deem us worthy, to help us to understand for ourselves if we are worthy of it. For other persons that might be looking to come into our space to identify if we are worthy of the blessings that we deserve. And let me tell you something. You see all of what happened for 2020 with Corona and all the lockdown and all this stuff, people not being able to work, people not having any incomes coming in at all. People were being tested, y'all. You were being tested. Your resolve was being tested. But here's the interesting thing. Out of every adversity, there's always something that blooms, something good that comes out of it. Because what happened was when people realized that they had no money, no income, no jobs coming that were happening or working, people got proactive. People got interactive. People got active, period, and they started to search, they started to look, they started to design, they started to create, they started to innovate, they started to implement, they started to put things in place to make sure that they had money coming in. So people who had ideas in their heads that were just sitting there idle for years even, when they had no choice and their back was against the wall, they brought those ideas into reality. And guys, I'm telling you this, thoughts become things. And if you understand anything at all about the secret and the law of attraction, you know that the things that are around you are all a manifestation of the thoughts of someone else. Therefore, if the thoughts of someone else are the things that you see around you in reality, it means that our thoughts can shape our reality. So what that means that if you want to enjoy and live in your own reality, you want to create your own reality and your own paradise, it is a matter first of you being able to think on the level that is required that will allow those thoughts to be brought into manifestation. You see, because once you believe it, then you will see it. You don't see it first and then believe it, because sometimes you can't see it because it's not there in front of your physical eye, but it's in your mind's eye. So you gotta believe it first and then you see it, because believing is seeing, all right? So again, you guys are ready? Let's get going. Here's what I want to tell you guys. Here's what I want you to understand. Something epic is coming. Something epic is coming. And the question that I have for you is, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you prepared for it? Because a lot of people talk, a lot of people say, hey, I need this and I need that, and I wish this could happen and I wish that could happen, but are you truly ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared not physically, but are you prepared mentally for the overflow that is coming? Because you see, if you are not ready for it, it is going to knock you down, it's going to knock you over, and you're either going to be ready or you're going to get run over. So I want you guys to open up your minds this evening. Even if you're a skeptic, that is all right. I love talking to skeptics. I love converting skeptics with truth. I don't need to convert anyone with hype. I convert you with truth. Because guess what? You see, once the truth is presented and you have a matter of understanding, it starts to make sense. When you change the way that you see things, the things that you see will start to change. So guys, if you know and understand and believe that something epic is coming and you are ready and you're prepared for it, let me tell you, your life is about to change. And I'm speaking from a place of passion right now, because once I have made a decision to take action on something, I move. I am not the type who makes a decision and then kind of waddles in it, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I have thought, I have pondered, I have had headaches, I have made a decision, and once I've made that decision, I move, period. No questions asked, all right? So since we're talking about everything being epic, I want to introduce you guys to the world's first ultimate trading and lifestyle community. And I said ultimate because based on what I've seen so far, based on what I've been involved in and part of so far, based on what I've experienced so far, and let me tell you guys something. I've been in this industry of network marketing for 20 years strong. 20 years I've been involved in this industry. I've been a full-time networker for the past 11 years, which means I have not had a job working for someone for a very long time. And I have no intentions of ever working for anyone at all right? You see, I am not unemployable. Sorry, I'm not unemployed. I'm unemployable. I cannot be hired. You can't hire me, because you will never have that opportunity or privilege of being able to fire me. Because in my mind, nobody should have that much power over anyone else, that you can literally control if I eat and how much I eat and what I can afford to eat and the kind of lifestyle I live and what kind of lifestyle I can afford to provide for my family. You can't have that kind of control over and power over me. This is why I don't have a job. Because no one is allowed to have that much control over my decisions in life, guys. So everything I'm going to show you this evening, guys, literally is going to become part of an epic journey that we're going to be on together, all right? Let's talk about this. What does epic actually mean? Epic stands for exceptional people and incredible compensation. Man, I'm telling you, just the name alone is just so damn awesome. Exceptional people and incredible compensation, guys. So what is that all about? Well, here's the thing. Let's talk about the epic leaders. You see, if you're going to get involved into any kind of opportunity, you first have to understand and what the leadership has in place. You first need to understand what kind of people are leading, because guess what? If you have a great ship, but you don't have a good captain, you are going to run to ruins. You guys agree with that? If you are in a vehicle, but the driver of the vehicle is not a good driver, you're going to crash. So in everything that you do when it comes to business, especially this nature of business, you have to have leadership that is of solid quality. You need to have leadership that has vision, because for lack of vision, a man will surely perish. Okay, so let's talk about the leadership. One of the first things that I will tell you guys is everyone that's on this leadership panel, I actually know. All right, I've been in business with our founder, Mr. David McCovey. I've been in business with Mr. Spencer Iverson, who was our president, a man who was actually responsible and part of one of the largest pre-launches in the industry, period, a legend in the industry. I was in business with Mr. Mark Sterling, VP of Sales, also a legend. I've been in business with and have been in business with Mr. David Lisiago for the last 8 years, and he's also one of my best friends as well. So I'm proud to be able to call him a very good friend. All right. I've been in business with Mr. Jonathan Green as well. and I've been in business and I'm still in business with Coach Max. All of these are people of quality. All of these are quality people who know what they're doing, who bring value to this opportunity. You see, if you're going to get yourself involved in anything at all, you need to make sure that the value that is being shared and offered is of high quality and standards. Because guess what? If you're going to put your name out there that you're part of something, but the value is lacking, you will lack as well. You will lack as well. So it's good that we have a board that has the experience and understands how to build business, how to do a network, how to create value, how to create content, okay, in each of their specific areas, their bosses in their own areas, okay? Now, let's go a little further. What makes Epic the opportunity with the advantage? Well, first of all, security. You know, now some of you maybe, you know, might have been in opportunities before where you had issues with security and security breaches and so on. We're not going to call in there or mention anything, but, you know, it can happen. It can happen. But whether or not it can happen, the reality is no one wants or likes it to happen. And when it happens, is a big deal. And it's not very good at all. All right. So one of the first things that this company has made an effort to be very much on top of is the security level of the company. The next thing is the professional way in which business is done. Very comprehensive updates that you can be in tune with what is happening and what is going on in the background and in the foreground. So you're always in the do. You're always in the know. You know what's happening. You know what's going on. You're updated. You see, communication is key, guys. Communication is key. And when there's no communication, there's always going to be problems. It's just like a relationship. If you're in a relationship and there's no communication whatsoever, it's very likely that that relationship is going to run to ruins, okay? So communication is key, especially when you're buying into the vision of other persons, okay? You don't have to worry about if you're going to get your pay on time. We're going to get our pay on time. We're going to get our monies on time. No one will have to be worrying or waiting for weeks to get their monies. None of that, all right? Things are already in place to make sure that that never happens. Accurate back office training and tracking and reporting. So you don't have to guess what is going on in your business. No, everything is going to be taken care of and tracked for you so that you can manage your business as best as possible. Another thing is the culture. You see, sometimes you could be in a job and you would leave that job for a job that pays you less. Why? Why would people leave one job and go to a different job that pays them less money? It means that it's not always about the money. It's about the culture that is created at the job. And if a person is not comfortable in a job, they would, in many cases, they would leave that job, take a lesser paying job just for that peace of mind when they go to work. All right. So one of the things that, you know, our leadership is definitely looking at in a major way is taking care of the leaders, taking care of the people who are moving, who are creating value and showing other persons how to do the same as well. And of course, if you are looking to build, guys, I can tell you right now, I am looking to build this opportunity globally. All right. So if I'm going to build globally, I need to have access to the business, the content, the information in various languages. And that is what we can also look forward to as well. The company is also looking to put that into place. Compliance as well, to make sure that things that are not supposed to happen don't happen. Keep everybody in check so that we can have a business that is here for the next 10, 15, 20 years. We want a legacy company. Somebody go ahead right now and just type the word legacy in the chat right now if you're with me. We want a legacy company. We want a company that when we get involved, we can just feel comfortable to know that we don't have to take some tape and tape the door so it won't fall off. And you know, you gotta make sure that, always make sure that spare tire is there, and you gotta make sure that, you know, you got water in your vehicle so that you can, in case the engine runs hot. You don't have to be always in that zone. You want a legacy company that you know that once you get in, the company has all of the infrastructure taken care of so that you can do what you joined to do, which is make money, which is build. All right. This is the kind of thing that we want. This is all I've ever wanted. That Amway type organization, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and still in business. That is the kind of business I want to be part of. That 20 years from now, I could still be saying, man, I'm glad that I made that decision to join Epic. All right. And I can see that all of you guys agree with me. So what are we going to be offering you? What is this service? What is this substance? The substance is called Forex, all right? And Forex education. Now, why Forex? Why choose Forex? Well, let me tell you why. Forex, which by the way stands for foreign exchange, basically refers to an industry, or if we talk about the Forex trade or the Forex market, an industry and a market that has currencies that are consistently moving, consistently flowing, consistently fluctuating. And what we are able to do is to make money on the fluctuations of those currencies. You see, the changes in price of those currencies. What do we mean by currencies? I mean the US dollar, the Japanese yen, the British pound, the Canadian dollar, all right? This is what I'm talking about. Being able to make money on the movement of currencies in the market. You know, you go into the bank and they have these charts up, and on these charts or these boards, you can see the currencies fluctuating minute by minute, second by second. Well, guess what? As every time that they're moving, there's money being made. This is the industry that is touched from all areas. And here's the crazy part. There are people out there who say, man, that Forex thing is a scam. Man, I don't trust that Forex. Or you in one of those Forex businesses, man, that's a scam. You sure that's legal? And I laugh because my response is usually like, I hope you don't have a bank account. Well, what do you mean if I don't have a bank? But I hope you don't. Because the same thing that you're saying is a scam, do you know that the bank takes your money and trades it in the same industry? So if I were you, since you think what I'm doing is a scam, I would advise that you withdraw every cent you've got in your bank account and close it immediately and run. You see, a lot of people are not, when I say the word ignorant, ignorant doesn't mean stupid. It means that they are not educated about the facts of what we do. They're not financially literate. You see, this is the reason why a lot of people never become wealthy, because they're not financially literate. We were taught to be consumers. We were never taught to be investors, ever. We were taught from the time we went into school, we were taught and groomed how to work for someone else, how to get a job, how to be a good employee. We were taught just enough to build someone else's dream, someone else who was schooled completely different to you, someone else who was educated completely different to you. Let me tell you, my father was a teacher. Yeah, for about 35 or 36 years, he was a teacher. All right. I had another father who I also call a brother from another mother. He was also a teacher, but he was a businessman. And he introduced me to the industry of network marketing, and it changed my view on everything. I also read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it resonated with me so much because in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki talks about he had two fathers, one that was an actual educator and one that was a business person, basically. But they had different philosophies on money. One believed in saving. The other one believed in investing. And that book changed my life. So let me tell you guys, when you come across persons who are ready to quickly say, but that can't trust that stuff, remember, governments have money tied into the Forex market. Commercial banks have money tied into the Forex market. Central banks have money tied into the Forex market. Investment funds, hedge funds, financial institutions, period, are all tied to the Forex market. So every single person that walks around that has a bank account or an insurance policy or any of that sort of thing, their funds are tied to Forex. They just don't know how to make money from it, but money is being made off of them from it. You see, financial literacy, guy. This is an industry that is $6.6 trillion daily that moves through this market. $6.6 trillion per day that moves through this market. You've heard of the stock market, it's about $24 billion a day. But guess what? If the stock market was the biggest cruise liner on the planet, the Queen Mary 2, the Forex market would be the ocean that it sails upon. You can't even compare them. Like peanuts, man. All right? Can't compare them at all. So understand that what we are about to give you guys is access to the largest pool of wealth that exists on the planet, and you don't need a degree, a diploma, a certificate, or a master's to do it. But we will show you how to get a PhD, which is how to get your money piled higher and deeper. That's the only PhD that you need. That's the only PhD that you need. You don't need to go get no MBA. I got an MBA, or I'm pushing to have an MBA right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm working on my MBA right now. Yeah, my massive bank account. Talk to me, somebody. Let's move on. All right. Let's talk about the training that you're going to get. Who wants an MBA, y'all? Who wants an MBA? Who wants those kind of acronyms behind their names? A massive bank account. That's the only MBA I'm interested in right now. That's the only one I'm interested in right now. Let me tell you guys what you're gonna get: live sessions, daily signals. You're gonna get the Epic University, and of course, an interactive trading community that folks are able to converse and bounce ideas off of other traders and work together as a team, as one community of persons, like a unit, all focused on the same thing, which is growth. Let's go a little bit further and break this down a little bit more. Let's look at exactly what this is going to entail. Let's get a little bit deeper here right now. Let's talk about the services. First service you're going to get, guys, is your skill set education, your skill set learning. Our training syllabus is going to take you from ground floor trading level of experience or expertise to advanced training, where you're going to move from not understanding anything. Maybe you've never done Forex before. This is probably the first time you're even hearing about it and what it is and what it means. You know, you don't know how to open a broker account. You don't understand anything. We're going to take you from absolute beginner stage straight to advanced stage, where you can understand certain trading strategies and setups and what things mean, and market analysis and market structure and everything that you need to know to trade professionally. When I first started trading Forex, I was like most people. I went on YouTube, pulled up a bunch of videos, started to watch like crazy, and I thought I had it. I thought I understood it. I thought I was a pro. Man, I jumped into the market, live account, $4,000 US starting off. I was ready to go. I made some money, but let me tell you, nothing humbles you like losing $4,000 your first week. Did I get discouraged and stop? No, I didn't. You know what I said? You know what, man? If other people are doing this and they're making money, I know this can work. I'm going to go again. I went back in, not with 4,000 though, just about 2,000, but I started to take it a bit easy. You know when I really started to really make good money? After I got a mentor. After I got someone who was willing to sit with me and go through stuff and say, look, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. Here's what to do, this is what to do this, do that. After I got that mentorship, that is when it all clicked. And I realized that a lot of this crap that I was seeing online that I thought I needed, I didn't. And it was able to help me bring clarity and block out the white noise and start to be profitable in the markets. All right. And since then, I was able to go on and then do my trading. I still do it, of course, full time. All right. There's no job for me after this. I just trade and build. All right. Help persons to trade, teach persons to trade, manage accounts, do mirror trading. I had offers of offers of 300,000. I had offers of over $1 million to trade for a group of investors, you know, because I took the time to learn the skill set. Guys, if it's one thing you have to understand, no one can take your skill set from you. This is the beautiful thing about understanding Forex. Once you do it, once you understand it, no matter what happens to the company, you have a skill that no one can take from you. Now, once you start to get this skill and once you plug into our trading academy, you're going to have access to some really good value. Pips. What are pips? Well, you know, there's decibels that measures sound. There's inches and centimeters and so on that measures length. There's pounds and you know, that measures and ounces that measure weight. There's pips that measure money. Pips that measure profit. Simple as that. Your pips measure your profit, okay? The more pips you have, the more profit you have. Now, our trading team, the very same people that will be teaching you, trading with you, and guiding you, just in 1 week, they were able to generate close to 17,000 pips. Now, that means that through, you know, using your leverage and so on a 0.1 lot size, or basically a 10-cent entry, you would have been able to grow your account in that week by at least close to $17,000. Now you sit there and you might say, but what? Wait a minute. No, that's crazy. That's impossible. No, it's not impossible. It's very doable. It's being done and it has been done. And they're not the first people to do it. So it's definitely possible. But here's what I'm telling you. This is the kind of value you're getting. You're getting people who actually know what they're doing. There's so many scams and schemes out there and people out there who claim to know what they're doing and they don't. But here it is, we're bringing to you tremendous value with people who are doing it and have actually helped thousands of other people to do it, and they're continuing to consistently do it, and people are making tremendous amounts of money. Not only will you get that as a service, but you're going to get real-time signals. Could you imagine that you're at the beach chilling out with your boo, right? Watching the sunset or just, you know, kind of chilling, and boop, you got a message on your phone, trade alert come through. Maybe you just joined. You don't have a clue what you're doing, but this thing comes through. Boop. You take that trade, you plug it into your account, and then later on you see it hits your take profit. Now you just made a couple $100. Maybe you didn't make 100, maybe you made a few bucks, or depending on how much you put in, maybe you did make a couple hundred or a couple thousand. Who would like to be able to just make money while they sleep, y'all? Like seriously, who am I talking here? Who wants to make money while they sleep? Because this is real. This is real. This is the beautiful thing about Forex. It allows you to make money while you sleep, while you relax, y'all. I like to put it this way. This is the closest, listen to me carefully. This is the closest that you will ever come to being able to print your own money legally. Hear me carefully. Forex trading is the closest you can possibly get to printing your own money legally. All right? And you have to understand that there's so much value in this. Now, what if you had a person that you share this with, but they were a little bit skeptical? They're like, man, I don't know about you guys, if you guys are really getting that kind of pips. I don't know if those signals are quality. Imagine being able to say to that person, what if I can give you a system that you can kind of test drive it for a little bit? What if you were able to say to a person, you can test drive it for a little bit, check out the pips, test the pips, and if you're comfortable and if you're satisfied with that, then you can go ahead and start business. Do you think that that would be a quality service to be able to offer to other persons? That you can literally tell a person who's a little bit shy or skeptical or unsure, here's what, go ahead and test it out, just test it out for a little bit. And then if you're ready, then you can pay and join and get the full deal. Do you think that, guys, that's a really good system? Because let me tell you, I think that's a fantastic system. A fantastic system. Let me ask you guys a question. Who right now in this room thinks that this is tremendous value? If you think this is value, go ahead and type it right now. Let me see who's paying attention to this call right now. If you think so far that this is value for money, I want you to type the word value right now. For those of you right now in Zoom, for those persons who are joining us directly on Facebook, go ahead and type the word value right now. Here's why it's important to have value, because the thing is, you guys realize that I have not said a single thing about having to recruit anyone to join business, signing anyone up in anything. You guys realize I've not said anything about that, did I? And there's a reason for that. You see, because there's a lot of things out there where, you know, there's talk about, oh man, that's a pyramid scheme, this is a Ponzi scheme. You got to understand the difference, guys. The fact alone that you are able to generate significant income simply by learning what is being offered to you through our educational package and make money, this could never be a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is based on just getting people to join, just recruiting people, and the only way you make money is by having to recruit people to join. And the minute that no one can join or no one joins, there's no money made. I don't care if it's one person, two persons, 5 persons, it doesn't matter. If the only way you are able to generate an income is only if people have to join you, then that is a pyramid scheme. It is illegal. If you're putting money into something and you're getting out way more money than you've put in, and there's no product, there's no service, it's just, again, people just moving money. There's no actual quality service or product. That is a Ponzi scheme. Again, illegal. Run. What we're talking about here is a business that you can join, never talk to a single person ever, and still be able to make life-changing income because of the quality of the value of the service that you're being offered. All right? Huge difference, guys. Huge, huge difference. Now let's talk money. Who wants to hear about some money? Who wants to hear how to make life-changing income right now? I'm so excited right now, man. I could bite the back of this chair off, man. Y'all don't even know. Who's ready to hear about how to make some money? All right. We've talked about Forex. So let me tell you guys something. Jamila says, please don't. Let me tell you guys something, huh? This section I'm about to go into is purely optional, just for those of you who are joining us for the very first time. You do not have to do this. You do not have to partake in the referral aspect of the business. You can literally just trade and make money, okay? So I just like to repeat that because people sometimes they hear, but they don't listen. You do not need to recruit, sponsor, or get any person to join this business in order to make money. All right? Good. Just make sure that is real clear, okay? This section is for those persons who will like to get paid for helping the company make money, which is pretty much just normal business. You help the company bring in new business, the company pays you for that. It is really that simple. Here's how it works. Here is how it works. All right, all right, all right. You refer 3 clients, guys, using your personal referral link that you're going to get. It's coming. When you get that link, you can send that to individuals who would like to learn how to trade, persons who would like to change their financial future, whatever their reason is. That's on them. That's their choice. All right? Some people join to build the business out. Some people join to trade. That's their choice. It doesn't matter. But the company says to you, look, here's what we're going to do. The fact that you're actually marketing for us, we're not putting this in the newspapers, we're not putting this on radio, we're not putting this on television. We're giving you the opportunity to tell people about it. And if you do, all of those advertising dollars that we set aside, we are going to pay them to you because you are literally bringing new business to us. So if you share this with 3 persons, the company says, well, shoot, well, here's what. Well, you've been paying us, you're going to be paying us a monthly subscription, but if you refer 3 clients, we're going to waive that. So now you can access everything, but you pay nothing. How about that? How about that? All right. Now the company says, well, okay, here's what's happening. You got 3 clients, you're in the business for free, but here's what's going to happen. If you start to build this thing up and you start to make money, but then you're going to pay your membership again, but you don't mind that because you're getting paid. Let's look at that. I like to call this B3H3G3. It stands for Bring 3 and Help 3 Get 3. And by doing that, guys, you get to partake in the Club 500. That's why I like to call it as well, all right? All right, all right, all right. So Club 500, Bring 3, Help 3, Get 3. Very simple. Everybody knows 3 people. If you don't, you're living on their own. By doing that, you bring 3 people and help those 3 people get 3 people. You've got more than 10 people. You've actually got 12. 3 3s are 9. All right, 9 plus the original 3 is 12. You've got more than 10. So now, with that being the case, and you've got 4 of those 10 people on your first leg, and 4 of those people on your second leg, and 2 of those persons on your third leg. All right, you do that, you now qualify for the Club 500. So anyone in the room could do with an extra $500 per month? Is there anyone in the room right now that even just an extra $500 a month could change a lot for them right now? Is there anyone, or is that number too small? Let me tell you right now, my hand is up. I could do with an extra $500. I am playing pretty. Pride will keep you broke. Yeah, you think, oh man, I want more than that. Yeah, I want more too, but I could do with the extra 5 as well. It's extra. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. What if you want to kick it up a notch? Who wants $1,000 a month? How do we get that? Well, to get $1,000 a month, you need to have a team of 30 clients. Notice I didn't say you need to recruit 30 people. You could recruit 1 million people who join, but guess what? Unless those 1 million people, or unless any of those people purchase a membership package, which means you have made a sale, unless they do that, you don't make a single cent. You know why? Because if you got paid for recruiting people, this would be a pyramid scheme. Duh. You get paid for sales that are made, which is why there's volume, because there's sales. There's actually something being sold and bought. You're not getting paid for recruiting people because this ain't no scheme. All right? So build a team of 30 clients. How do you do that? Well, remember those 9 people? You remember you brought 3 and those 3 brought 3? 9? Well, if those 9 people refer just 3, now you got 27 for a total team of 39 people. Now you're making $1,000. Just like that. Those 9 refer 3, now you got a total of 39. All right, all right, all right. What if it was 2,000? Who wants to make $2,000 a month? Could that change your life? How do you achieve this? You need a team of 75 clients. Well, those 27 people, they just referred 3 clients each as well. That's it. Refer 3. So you add it all up, 81, 20, 27, and 9, and 3. Now you've got 120. Target achieved. And you're doing $2,000 extra a month. All right? We sounding good so far, guys? Are we sounding good so far? We're up to $2,000 a month. Should I go on? Should I go on, or is this good enough? This is enough money. I don't want to scare anyone if the numbers get too big, Should we stop? Should we go on? Go on? You sure? All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. $5,000 a month. How do you achieve this? Well, remember those 81 people that were already in, but they referred 3. 81 3 to 243. Now you got a team of 360. Boom. Target achieved. Just like that. Now you're doing $5,000 a month. Let's keep going. How about 10? Remember those 243 people? What did they need to do? Well, refer 3. Right? Not 1,000. 3. 243 by 3 is 729. Now you got a team of 1,089 people in your business. Target achieved. Now you're doing $10,000 a month, just like that. Am I saying this is going to happen overnight? No, it's not. This is a business, y'all. It's called network marketing, not net relax marketing, not net sit back, do nothing, and let somebody else do the work for me marketing, not net complain marketing. It's net work. If you're prepared to do the work, then why are you even here? All right? Why are you even here? So here's the thing. As you start to build your business, we even got a nice little chart for you. You know, I put this together for you guys. All right? A chart 39, just basically you can see number 1, 2, 3. That's your first 3. Then you got right away all the way to 12. You fill those first 2 levels out, you know that you're at least at $500 a month. You fill all of this chart out, now you know that you're at $1,000 a month. So what do you do after you've completed this? Well, you help your 3, number 1, number 2, and number 3. You help them to do the same thing. Help them to do the same thing. Help them to make money as well. Now remember, again, this is pretty optional, purely optional. But what is happening here? Every person that joins is actually making a sale. Okay? Everyone is actually making a sale. So what in effect you have and you're building is a sales team, a sales organization. You're not just out here recruiting and getting paid for recruiting people. No, you're getting paid for sales that are being made. Guys, it doesn't even stop at 10K. You can make $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, or $1 million per month, y'all. I don't know about you, but I've never made $1 million per month. I want to know what that feels like. Talk to me, somebody. I want to know what it feels like to make $1 million a month. People say, oh man, money is not bad. Money is not bad. You can give money to a good man, he will do good things with it. You give money to a bad man, he will do bad things with it. Ain't money bad. Money is just money. Money is just paper. Money is just paper. Money is just currency. Money is not evil. Money is not bad at all. It is if you allow money to control every decision that you make, that then you might start to make some bad decisions. You feel me? All right? So basically, what we're saying to you guys here is we're giving you an opportunity to have $1 million business in your hands. $1 million opportunity, which means that even if it costs money to do this business, and here's the crazy part, you will literally have people who will be like, yo, do I need to spend money to do this? Do I need to spend money to join? We're like, what? Or people ask questions like, so why do I need to pay money to join it? Well, I don't know, maybe because it's a business, right? You know, it's crazy. We are such consumers that all we understand is spending at other people's businesses, other people's building other people's dreams. Because let me tell you, if you're not building your own dream, family, you're building someone else's dream. Someone else will hire you to build their dream. You see, what we want to do is create an epic lifestyle. All right? We want to create an epic lifestyle, but I'll tell you right now. It's not just about having the lifestyle. Listen to me carefully. It's also about creating the right way of life, or a better way of life altogether. You feel me? Because again, if you don't control it, it will control you. You need to be a better person. You need to use that money for good things. So we talk about epic lifestyle, being able to do the things that you want to do, being able to live the kind of lifestyle you want to live, being able to walk into a store, and as you walk into a store, price tags do not even exist. I want to be able, at any store I walk into, I immediately become Ray Charles to price tags. Hello. I go into the store, and you know, you go into the store and there's certain aisles like you don't even bother to go to that particular aisle because you already know. How many of you have ever been out shopping and you're going in the store, you're doing some window shopping? But I don't do window shopping because that's just torture. If I'm going to shop, I'm going to shop. If I don't think I'm going to shop, I don't even want to look through the window, do no damn window shopping. That is torture. I don't know how people can do that, right? I'm either going in to buy something or I am passing straight. I don't want to look into torture myself. Who does that, all right? So here's my thing, right? You know, there's some stores that you don't even bother to go into. You're like, oh man, yes, get this. And you see another store, like, oh, nope, keep stepping. Don't even bother. Right? Are you going to the mall and there's just certain places like, oh, I would love, oh, how much does it cost? Like, no. Honey, let's go. Let's go. Champagne mouth and Mobby pocket, we call it in the Caribbean, all right? So here's the thing, guys. It's about having that, wrong direction, that lifestyle. It's also about charity. I don't think I've ever been in a company that actually gives back to charity. Like, this is the first for me, right? So, and I believe that there's so much power in giving, because the more you give, the more you receive. You know, the more that you give willingly, the more that you give abundantly, the more that you receive. So the fact alone that these guys are focused on doing charitable works and putting money into charities, like, come on, like, this is a whole different level of conversation and thought process here. It's not just all about the money, it's about giving back. If that wasn't enough, here's what we're doing as well, guys. Our company is literally looking to set our children up to become the next millionaires. And how are we gonna do that? Well, you got to change the mindset. You got to change the mindset. Wealth isn't based on what you have in your bank account or your wallet. Wealth is about what you have in your mind. All right. You can have a big bank account physically, but but mentally you could be very, very poor. And if that is the case and you're not financially literate, I can tell you that money is not going to last very long. So maybe start to teach our children how to become financially literate. We literally have a mandate to change generations. Do you guys understand how powerful that is? That we are literally embarking on a movement and a journey that is so epic that it can potentially and literally change future generations. Ask yourself before today, for those of you new ones who've never heard of this or been on this call, ask yourself, what have you done, or when last were you part of a journey so massive that you could literally change future generations? And before I could say sunshine, drop the word and create generational wealth. It's time to stop dying and leaving wills, guys. Bills, sorry. It's time to, if you pass on, you leave wills, not bills. We need to start changing the way we speak about money and the way we think about money. And when you start to change the way you think, you will start to change the way that you earn. And that's just fact. Our company rewards us very well as well. They give us different nice things, you know, as you start to build your business and advance in rank and advance through the company and help other people to move forward and benefit as well and change their lives, you get rewarded for that. And everybody likes to get rewarded for doing good stuff. Whether it be rings that you're going to be getting at different ranks, you know, 100, you know, 6-figure rings, 7-figure rings. You know, we're talking paid vacations, paid accommodations. We're talking luxury resorts and hotels and that kind of stuff. All of these are things that the company is already planning to do for us as rewards for you taking the initiative to bless other people. Nobody ever gave me a Rolex, but you better believe that within the next couple of months, I'm looking to get me one. Epic is going to pay for it too. Epic is going to pay for it too. You better believe that. Oh yeah, they're giving out Rolexes, y'all. Hello. So we listen, man, we gonna be blinging, all right? We gonna be blinging. I'm telling you, listen, it is good to feel appreciated when you put the work in. This is why I love this. Let's talk about the game plan, all right? Here's how this is gonna go down. For those of you who are joining us tonight for the first time, here on Zoom and also on Facebook, here is the game plan of how it's gonna go down. From September 1st, September 01, we're gonna be pre-launching. The campaign begins. And that is going to run throughout the month of September. You can lock in your position for just $19.99. $20, y'all. For just $20, you're going to have the opportunity to position yourself ahead of the wave. Do not be concerned with people who do not have the vision that you have. Do not be concerned with people who cannot see what you see. Do not leave this call excited and fired up and ready to change your life. Then you go talk to a spouse, a family member, or a friend who doesn't have nearly as much vision as you and allow them the privilege of talking you out of $1 million opportunity to change your life and the life of your future generations, guys. September 1st, $20. Make sure you have your card ready and $20 at least loaded onto your card because these guys are looking to put 40,000 people into this business over the next 40 days. We're going to have 4 live Zoom calls daily that you can plug into and tap into and bring your guests and your prospects and people that you want to share this opportunity with to hear about it. 4 times a day, not including what I'm going to do. All right. We're going to be going live on the 1st of October. That is when everything gets real. On the 1st of October, make sure that you have your cards funded with the full launch price, which should be your monthly subscription of just not $5,000, not $1,000, not $500. I mean, shoot, we got pips enough that would have helped people generate $17,000 US in a week. To be in this company is only going to cost you $100 a month. If there's anybody that you spend more than 2 minutes trying to convince to do this, you have wasted a whole minute of your life and your time. Let me talk to you right now. All right? $19.99 to get pre-position and an opportunity to start building, start sharing, start structuring your team, your organization. Don't wait until September 1st. Start now. Me and my team, we started a long time ago, and we are building like crazy every day. Why? Because these people are hungry. Who in this room is hungry right now? If you're hungry for it, type hungry right now. Because you gotta be hungry if you want this. You gotta be hungry, y'all. You can't just kinda want it. You can't just kinda want to make this money. You can't just kinda want to try it out. If you want to try it out, I can already tell you, you're never gonna make no big money. You want to test it out and see how it works for a little bit. You ain't gonna make no big money. You're gonna be hungry for it. The people that are hungry are the ones that are gonna blow this up. Guys, we have a retreat that is coming up in Mexico. Already stuff being planned, y'all. We ain't even start pre-launch yet, and we already got retreats that are planned. Come on, all right? So guys, as we start to close this down, let me tell you something, 40,000 people in 40 days is absolutely possible. Let me tell you why. Because if you talk to 10 people who talk to 10 people, that's 100, right? Those 100 people talk to 10 people, that's what? 1,000, right? And those 1,000 people talk to 10 people, that's what? 10,000 people. You understand what I'm saying? 10 who talk to 10, who talk to 10, who talk to 10. I can tell you right now, I honestly believe personally that these guys, that we as a company, as a team, are going to blow past 40,000 numbers like it was 400. I believe that. 10 who talk to 10, who talk to 10, who talk to 10. And that's 10,000 already. So 40,000, if the caliber of people that are getting involved, oh my goodness gracious, it's going to be on. And let me ask the question, shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? How often or how many times, for those of you new ones joining us, how many times have you had an opportunity to partner in a company that has the potential to be $1 billion opportunity even before the pre-launch started? How many times? For most people, never. You hear about that stuff years after, or probably even months after in some cases. But to know about it before the company even not launches, but pre-launches? Yo, if you're on this call and you don't get involved in this business, you either already well paid already, so you just really don't need money. You are a master trader, so you don't need no help, no services, nothing. Either that or you are crazy. One of those things. Guys, this is Forex for a whole new generation, y'all. For a whole entirely new generation. Let me tell you something real quick before we shut this down. You will never get rich by thinking poor. The reason a lot of people are poor is because they pass over opportunities regularly. P-O-O-R. That's why they stay poor. They're passing over opportunities regularly. Guys, you cannot have people, if you are at the mindset where you're asking questions like, so how much is this going to cost me? No. How much is it gonna, what does it matter? Whatever the cost is, the fact that you see what the potential is, you find the money. Period. Find the money. I mean, how much is it going to cost you? What does it matter? Do you want to know how much it's going to make you? That's what I want to know if you want to find out. Are you interested in how much it can make you? What do you mean how much it's going to cost you? When people ask you or say stuff like, well, have you made any money yet? Let me tell you, entrepreneurs don't care if you made money or not. If you say, well, no, well, guess what? They're going to get in and they're going to make money though. Serious people, they don't care if you've made money. Who cares if you've made money? They want to know if they can make money. What do they need to do? And they're going to get up there and do it. People who ask you questions like those, how much is it going to cost me? So you make money yet? So do I got to pay to do this business? Small-minded, small minds. Small-minded. Those are people who have what they call a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset. Entrepreneurs ask, how much is this going to make me? You see, here's the thing that people are scared of. They're fearful. They're afraid that you're going to get rejected. You're afraid that you're going to go there and talk to people and they're going to tell you no. You're afraid that people are going to tell you, oh, that thing's a scam, don't do it. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of everything. You don't want to have any kind of adversity. You don't want to have any kind of pressure. Let me explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the block or the lump of coal that you may see on the side of the road and you kick, the lump of coal that you just discard, you have to understand that the same way that you look at that coal and it has zero value to you, that same piece of coal, under the right conditions, when it's passed through enough circumstances and pressure, because of the immense and extraordinary pressure that it has to go through, it becomes transformed into the diamond that becomes so absolutely valuable. But it doesn't ever happen unless a certain level of high intensity pressure is put on that lump of coal. You see, you got to understand that change is not only mandatory for extraordinary results, but change is absolutely essential essential, okay, for these things to happen. You will never see the results that you want by doing the same things that you've always been doing all along. You've got to be willing to change change how you do things so that you can see different results. Because if you keep doing what you've always been doing, you will get the same results you've always been getting. All right, guys. This is literally, in my opinion, about to be one of the largest, biggest, most exciting platforms and pre-launches and opportunities that has hit this financial market and network marketing. And I'm telling you right now, we are about to create more 6- and 7-figure earners over the next couple of weeks and months. Not months and years, weeks and months than you've ever seen. There's some of you right now that I can tell you right now, within the next 60 days, you will earn more money in the next 60 days than you have ever seen or thought or believed you could have earned. I am telling you this right now. You're about to see millionaires become birthed. You're about to see millionaires be birthed like crazy. And I'll leave you guys with this one last thing. Then we're going to open up real quick for a few questions and then shut this down. There's a story of the Chinese bamboo tree, if you've never heard it. The Chinese bamboo tree grows in the eastern part of the world. And it said that this tree takes some 5 years, okay, some 5 years to break through the ground. But you see, here's the thing, you have to nurture it and water it every single day. And it said that as you do that in its 5th year, when this Chinese bamboo tree breaks through the surface of the ground, that in some 5 weeks, that bamboo tree grows some 90 feet tall. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you right now that that tree, if you think about it and ask yourself, did it take that tree 5 weeks to grow 90 feet tall? Or did it take that tree 5 years to grow some 90 feet tall? But just for the sake of time, I'll tell you, it took it 5 years. And here's why. Because at any point in time, had you start watering that tree, had you start nurturing it, it would have died in the ground. Let me tell you guys that many of you have dreams and goals and aspirations that you have always wanted for your whole life. And the only thing that stopped you was the money to get there. That was all that stopped you. I'm telling you right now that if you've been given an opportunity to change your life, take it and run with it. Because when you break through the ground, when you break through that adversity, when you break through your limitations, when you break through the surface, when you break through your fear, let your fear pull you and let your passion pull you and let your passion push you. Guys, this is going to be a life-changing event. I want to thank everyone for coming on to this call tonight. I'm going to open up right now real quick to a couple. Well, we're about to end, but just so you know, guys, we're looking to push to 100,000 members, and that is about to happen very, very soon. And I believe it's going to happen within just the first few months, all right? This has been brought to you by Team Abundance, y'all. Team Abundance. And I'll say it loud and proud, the best team in the whole damn world. All right, where we believe that impossible is temporary, because it's impossible until you've been shown the way. And I tell you guys right now, we've seen the way. We have the way, and that impossible is about to become very, very possible, all right? So best team in the world, guys. If you're not on our team, that's sad. But don't worry about it. One love, one love. Real quick, if there are any questions, feel free to go right ahead right now and raise your hand. I will go ahead and unmute your mic for you. But outside of that, if you want to type your question, you can go right ahead and type your question as well. So let me check the chat real quick. Let me see what's going on. Let's see if you've got any hands raised, any questions. So here's what you can do, okay? While you guys are thinking about the questions you want to ask, how do you guys feel though? Like, are you guys excited about what's happening right now? If you guys are truly excited about this, here's what I want you to do. I want you to type epic right now. I want you to type epic in the chat right now, guys. If you are excited about what is happening and about to happen, and you're excited for your financial future, man, go right ahead and type word epic right now, right here on Zoom, right here on the Facebook chat. Let's see those words. Let's see that coming out. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm talking about. Here's what I want you to go right now on your Facebook pages. We're gonna choose a word for tonight. All right, we're gonna do this for each of our calls. The word for tonight, the hashtag for tonight. Here, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We want the hashtag to be. Oh, yeah. We're gonna start with this. Impossible is temporary. I want everyone on this call, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Zoom, I want you to go ahead on your Facebook, and I just want you to put impossible, all right? And please, if you're connected to me, tag me, all right? Put impossible is temporary, right? That's the hashtag for tonight, y'all. Everybody blow up Facebook tonight. Impossible is temporary, and tag me in it. You know, if you guys haven't connected with me as yet, link me on Facebook. I'll add you as well. Let's put that out there. Let's blast Facebook with this. Impossible is temporary. Hashtag Coach Veer, because I said that, all right? Impossible is temporary. Coach Veer. Let's get it, guys. I don't see any questions right now, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to shut this down, get back to whoever shared this opportunity with you tonight, and get plugged in, get prepared, get ready, because we are about to lift off, guys. We are about to lift off. Make sure you get those hashtags in. Let's blow social media up. Impossible is temporary. Hashtag that and hashtag Coach Veer. Let's get it. Thank you guys for coming on. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 8:30 p.m. Let's take this to the next level. I'll meet you either on the beaches of the world or at the bank. Have a good night, guys.